George Shenton Sr. purchased Perry's Paddock in 1843, constructing Perry's shed, the linhay, and Perry's cottage, which is the bunkhouse, which we're about to see soon. Prior to his death in 1867, the linhay became Perry's cottage and stables in 2000 and showcases England's vernacular Georgian architecture adapted to local limestone. Well, here's Perry's Paddock. This old building. I was just driving through near where I live. I mean, like 5 minutes away, just down the road, and I seen this white building here from the main road, and I was like, wow, I want to go and explore it. You know, I just got the urge to explore it. And the sun was out as well, and I was like, wow, let's pull up. So I decided to come and check this out. I've got a thing for abandoned buildings, like I really do. Like I've watched Urban Explorers quite a lot on my YouTube channel, and I just really am fascinated by the history of these things. So I thought I'd take you on a little historic journey. But what's this over here? I'm always a little bit nervous with snakes, spiders, just jumping out on me here last minute. And then I won't be able to do any of these vlogs for my friends and family. Let's check this out. Well, it looks like some sort of vehicle that I used to use back in the day, and you must have just left it, abandoned it. No one's taken it. There's so many flies, man. Like, this is the thing, like when you're working in the sun, flies just land on your face all the time when I'm carrying stuff. If you've seen in previous vlogs, you'll know what I do, working in the trees. So yeah, there's a lot of flies. Quite a few people down there as well. You see the dog. Very friendly dogs. They're both running at me like beasts, and I was like, what? Just never know these days. Got a story to tell. Like a few weeks ago, I cut my hand open trying to jump over a fence because this dog just got let out on me. I was only over there trying to tidy up the area. I was aware, I was sure everyone was aware, neighbours wise, that we were coming to cut down some trees, but not this one neighbour. And I was over there, like, turned around and had this dog barking, and they'd been let out on me, absolutely sprinting towards me, and I was like, whoa, and then just jumped over the garden fence and cut my hand. Nightmare. Anyway, look at this. The bunkhouse was reconstructed in the early 1900s and it is not original. However, together, Perry's cottage and the stables and the bunkhouse are representative of the lifestyle of the early European settlers. Perry's Paddock was referred to as Shenton Park right up until John Patrick Perry purchased 1,300 acres from the Shenton estate in 1912. Jack Perry operated a horse breaking and stock dealing business Perry's Paddock from 1912 to 1929. random building in the middle of a field for people to come check out. I wonder why they've put bars on the windows. Maybe you just get idiots going in there trying to destroy it, or write stupid things in there like, yeah, graffiti in there. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe people were camping in it. Like this little dude here. Well, that was an interesting part of history nearby where I live. I love my history. Something I never really paid much attention to back at home. Not on a big level, but it's something that I am very interested in now. Especially when it comes to visiting these different countries and understanding culture and where people come from and why they do what they do and why they think the way they think. All interesting stuff to me. Been under there graffiti like that king stand So guys, how are you liking the cinematic mode on the phone camera? iPhone 16, just got a new one. Later on in the episode I'll tell you why I've got a new one. I never used to be all about phones, but this, you know, technology these days with cameras is incredible, you know. Look at this place. Beautiful. Literally about 5 minutes away from where I live. All the hot spots seem to be about 5 minutes away from where I live at the moment. Anyway, let's look, find some nature. Would be rude not to. Let's go. Wow. Wow, look what I've just found. Good boy. Something you don't see every day. Hello and welcome to the vlog. So I'm just doing my shop at the moment and I've got a new phone. So my last one got lost, which is a bit of a pain because it's mad how we live our lives off our phones. Like we need a lot off them. Got locked out of bank accounts, got locked out of everything, pretty much everything that you need. to get about emails and all sorts, and like then you have to like connect all the passwords and everything. So anyway, I've got the latest iPhone, so this is going to bring my vlogging to a higher standard and quality of a viewing for you guys. So this is cinematic mode that I've got on at the moment, and this is normal video mode. So now the cinematic mode's off, you can see in the background and it doesn't look as dramatic. Apparently this iPhone is really good for a lot of things, but you just got to do all the settings and stuff. So I managed to restore a lot of my content that I had. Still downloading a lot now, so I'm going to be installing quite a lot, which is good. Let's get this shop in for work. I've started to make pasta for lunch now, like tuna, different types of tuna flavours and whatnot. Just keep it sweet. Been going to the gym recently as well, which is good. Life's fairly healthy, I think. But yeah, I don't really know what the purpose of this vlog's going to be yet, but I haven't really done much. But I went to the races the other day and I recorded a bit, and because I haven't got my phone, I can't play it. It was a beautiful day, I loved it. Met up some people that I met at the hostel, went out with a few French guys that I live with and their friends. So yeah, it was really good to see everyone and do stuff.
OG line throwback. I've got a couple of big features that are going to scare me, and I think that's exciting because if it works, it'd be sick. But at the same time, yeah, no, it's pretty scary at the same time.
So I'm just doing a gadget shop for my iPhone. This is going to be a stand. I've already got a stand, but this is a stand that I'm going to use for wrapping around things, as you can see here, which is going to be great for positioning it ready for a lot of filming. This iPhone camera is incredible, so I'm going to be using this a lot for my vlogs. This tripod. Currently in an electronics store in a massive shopping centre. So here we have it, the tripod. Brilliant. Better wrap these around things. Let's give it a go. I like it, I like this gadget, but it's just a little bit different feel to it compared to the selfie stick that I was using before. But I do prefer this one for probably setting up a stand somewhere, whereas the feel good factor for holding it and moving it around doesn't really feel that good. So what I've done right now is I've just focused more in myself on this cinematic mode, and I've blurred out the background, and I can change these settings. Not right now for some reason, but yeah. I'm at the shopping centre at the moment. I love coming down here. I'm only like 10 minutes away by car, so sometimes on the way back home from being on site, I'll come to the shopping centre and just have a little look around and have a bit of me time, just a bit of peace, which I love. I think it's very important, and that's gonna be something that I do more regularly. Is I love being around people. Don't get me wrong, I've been a socialising person for most of my life. I suppose I've been from one extreme to the other. Like I've been very introverted and extroverted, where like I really felt like I wanted to be around people a lot. And then there's times where I don't want to be on my own and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm in my work gear at the moment. I finished work, pretty knackered. And yeah, let's go and check out some of this. Let's go and check out this phone. I can't get my words out. So tired out. Yeah, so this place is absolutely massive. Like I've been lost in it a couple of times, just walking through, going to like one shop, you know, that's at the very other side, and then I've just like couldn't find my way back. Because I go up to someone, I'm like, I'm looking for a car park that's near KFC. They're like, yeah, KFC is down that way. There's 2 KFCs around there. That's how big it is. There's one that's like outside and there's one that's inside. But I'll show you actually. Let's have a little look on here. Everything makes a bit more sense when you look at a map, right? So I'm right here. And I'm usually parked about here, but imagine not even looking at the map and going all the way around here. And that's what was happening to me a couple of times. Great place though. No, I'm parked around about this area, so let's go. So I noticed a massive difference on my new iPhone. It's the iPhone 16. I mean, they're both 4K, like the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 16, but it's just the cinematic that gets to me. Leave your thoughts in the comments, see what you think of it. It's like no one's ever seen a vlogger before. Unless I just looked that dodgy that with my tattoos and all that. I thought we'd past all that sort of stuff these days, you know. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Just wrapping it across my work vehicle. So this vlog ain't really anything special. It's just sort of like a bit of an update. I'm getting a new camera. It's going to change the journey up a little bit about what I'm doing again. Just a little bit of an update and testing out the new equipment. So it's just going to be a little short one. And yeah, apart from that, my travels are going good. And I still have my moments where, like, you know, I went through a little phase of having anxiety. I just kept getting anxious in situations. You just travel around meeting so many new people all the time that, you know, you're in your bubble. People don't know that you're bubble apart from you. So when you're having a bad time, sometimes you can come across as something you're not. And that's not me trying to be something I'm not. You know, in this world where there's men and women struggling, we tend to put on a mask just to smile it off or just to try and fit in or people please. And I've been bad for that all my life, really. Not all the time in my life, but throughout my life. There's been times in my life where when I'm really struggling hard with something like my anxiety, or when I'm depressed or really feeling low about just in my head or about the way things are going, then I will, you know, try and just fit in and hopefully, you know, I'll clock onto it. But these days I'm more open, which is the best way to be, is to express it, and whoever's on the other side of this camera, do the same. Sometimes it's good expressing it to a stranger, which is what I'm doing right now, and people that I know as well. It took me a long time to get to this point to be able to talk about my mental health and stuff. So here I am, in a car park, talking to my phone. So yeah, I might look really weird, but it doesn't really matter. I suppose the more you convince yourself something, the more you start to believe it. So when you really start to not care what people think, it's one of the best feelings in the world. But I haven't got to that point of not caring what absolutely anyone thinks, because I do care about what people think. I just don't know how to use it sometimes. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, so we're back at the pad. It's raining. You see it on a normal cameras. And now we're going to show some cinematic. Hopefully you can join me for some more adventures. Proper one. It's not bad. Quite happy I've got it. I needed an upgrade. So here we go. Year two. Travelling. Yeah. See you in the next one.
So we've got a little bit of a leak outside. I was going to end the vlog, but I might as well show you this. I wonder how bad it gets. Must be going on with it. Yeah.
I better get me washing off the line.
Oh dear. Oh dear. This isn't good. That is on the floor. Look, what? That's supposed to be my bedsheet. Great. Oh dear. Might jump in the pool, you know. Anyway, this is my house. The side of it.
Anyway guys, got a little bit carried away with the videos, just showing absolute all sorts of weird nonsense, but you know, here we go. Now we're ready for the next vlog after this one.